Hi everyone. So this is going to sound a little cliche now, but at least for me, breakfast really is the most important meal of the day. And it's my favorite too, but never mind that for now. And I'm talking about the breakfast that we eat within, let's say, like an hour, 1.5 max after waking up. I've played around quite a bit with intermittent fasting too. But honestly, like pushing it too much just doesn't do it for me. And actually, there is also more and more studies coming out that, especially for women in menstruating age, not eating for all too long, so pushing the window too hard, might potentially not be too good of an idea. And so then in regards to what I'm eating, I would love to be one of those that has like eggs and veggies and all that good stuff, even for breakfast too. But I just can't. I don't know, like cooking that early in the morning and then the smell and the warm food and all that stuff. I don't know. It's just really not my cup of tea. So my favorite go-to, and actually, no, it's not my favorite, it's my go-to, like that's my breakfast every day, is a yogurt bowl. And I'm using a handful of blueberries there, and I'm usually using the frozen ones just because I think they're way easier to handle. And quite frankly, here in Germany, like you can't even get fresh ones all year round. So I'm using frozen blueberries, like a handful or a cup, whatever. And I unfreeze those. I put some oats in, some nuts. Usually for me, this is walnuts and cashews, just because that's what I have at home. And then some shredded or shaved coconut, just because I really like the taste. And then I put some protein powder on top. In my case, that's usually just plain unflavored whey protein powder, just because I don't really like any other ones. I don't know, I've played around with some, but I don't really like the taste of the ones with taste. And then like the added ingredients I don't really want. And then my body just does well with whey, and the vegan ones, I don't know, the taste and texture is just not really for me. So whey protein powder, and then I top it with plain whole milk yogurt or Greek yogurt, something like that. Mix it, and it's so good. I cannot get enough of it. In regards to the quality of the ingredients, I try to go for as high quality as I can. And I said, like, I use the plain whole versions of those ingredients, and just no added sugar or anything like that. And then in regards to the quantity, I'm one of those, I don't measure anything, to be honest. So depending on how hungry I am in the morning, really, a little more of everything or a little less. And you got that. Just play around with it a little bit. It's pretty straightforward, I guess. And there you have it. The only thing is, like with the oats, maybe I might watch a little bit, just because of blood sugar impacts and stuff like that. But besides that, it's so good, and it keeps me full until lunch. I'm never hungry until my next meal. After having eaten that for breakfast. And quite frankly, and this is, I think, even more important, it really sets me up for a healthy eating day. Like when I have this in the morning, and there's plenty of protein in it, there's fiber in it, I'm just never really facing any like overeating during the other meals, or like cravings, hunger pangs and stuff like that. Like it just seems to really set me up in a very nice way in regards to food for the rest of the day. So here you have it. Please let me know in the comments how your breakfast routine looks like. And if you don't really have one yet and would like some help figuring it out, please feel free to reach out. As always, I'm looking forward to all your messages. Bye bye.